Okay, so this is level 3 or 4 of the Backrooms. Okay, level 3 is the fourth level of the Backrooms. Level 3 is a series of long, dark, twisting hallways. Each hallway has randomly spread rooms that don't have a certain pattern. These rooms have extremely loud noises of machinery. The hallways are very narrow and enclosed, some even requiring wanderers of average height to build and contort their body to fit through them properly. The walls are composed of dusty brown bricks, usually covered in segments of copper, pipes, and mechanical components. Level 3 is one of the larger levels of the Backrooms, estimated at about 350 million square miles in area. The sheer size of this level makes seeing other wanderers rare. You should only proceed to this level if you are prepared to defend yourself, as aid probably won't come if you need it. Areas where there's more prison bars tend to give wanderers a sense of fear and discomfort. Wanderers often claim to feel like they're being watched. Level 3 is known to have pipes. The black sludge that floats through these pipes is one of the main sources of noise in this level. The sludge is highly toxic and emits deadly fumes that cause damage to the body's nervous system if inhaled, as well as second or third degree burns upon direct contact with skin. I'll place electrical rooms can also be found randomly through the hallways of level 3. These electrical rooms can vary greatly in every single aspect, but the majority of them are extremely dark and contain a single generator. This level is a hotspot for supplies because it's rich with almond water, false outlets, liquid pain, fire salt, royal rations, squirt guns, and bottled lightning. Notably, level 3 is also the level in which Wi-Fi in the Backrooms is at its strongest, sitting at a consistent 3 or 4 bars instead of fluctuating randomly like the majority of other levels. The abundant machinery within the level causes temperatures within level 3 to be uncomfortably warm, but generally bearable. Long distance travel across level 3 is made difficult because it can become so hot it's inhospitable, with the highest temperature ever being recorded being 135 degrees Fahrenheit, or around 57 degrees Celsius. Reports also exist of these regions with damp, thick air, which make the air in these areas difficult to breathe. The machinery of level 3 is quite possibly the most dangerous aspect of its ambient environment. The machines found throughout the level operate by themselves. However, the machines often break down and require regular maintenance, which is dangerous since their power supply cannot be turned off by any means. Despite this, the danger of the machines can be easily avoided if one does not act irrationally and instead scouts a safe route. Okay, level 3 contains many dangerous entities. It's almost impossible to traverse a large distance without encountering them at least once. Hounds, facelings, wretches, male and female death moths, skin stealers, dullers, smilers, clumps, and bursters all inhabit this level. While these entities do not appear at every corner, their large numbers have caused countless casualties among wanderer circles and meg operatives alike. These entities have been reported to actively seek out hubs of human activity. Attacks on the Meg base Gamma are frequent, but often pose little to no threat due to the size and defensive capacities of the base in question. Smaller groups, such as the followers of Jerry, have reported difficulty in keeping their outposts intact. Many of them have experienced near or total collapse of their outposts, and bases, communities, and outposts. Numerous groups have consistently attempted to set up bases in level 3 in order to make use of its abundant assets. A large proportion of these attempts fail merely days after they are established, as entities can and will attack vulnerable bases that are not prepared for onslaught. The high failure rate should serve as a warning. Do not attempt to settle in level 3 unless you have the resources, manpower, and tenacity to do so. I think that's how you pronounce it. Meg base Gamma, third most important Meg base. megabase. Around 300 operatives permanently stationed here. Open to trading. Commonly is attacked by swarms of enemies. The most well-powered base in the Backrooms is also targeted by humans for that reason. BNTG storage facility. Used as a primary storage facility for the BNTG. A multitude of resources belonging to the BT and BNTG are stored in it, all prepared for trading in other levels. Open to trading, but their trades have been known to be unreasonably high. Around 150 permanent members, with the majority of visitors staying in for less than an hour due to the speed at which BNTG transfers resources between levels. Followers of Jerry, Blue Salvation. Only 15 permanent members, set up for the purpose of resource collection, very small in size, and has come under siege and teetered on the edge of destruction multiple times. Hostile to those not willing to learn of Jerry. The Masked Maidens, unknown name, unconfirmed base, rumored to exist after frequent attacks on base Gamma from the Maidens. If encountered, avoid at all costs. UEC base Silica. That's how I'm gonna say it, because I don't know how to actually say that word. Unknown amount of members, likely set up to collect resources, not open to trading, and should not be approached. Entrances and exits. Entrances. Unlocked doors on level 2 commonly lead to level 3. Elevators on level 4 and level 5 can lead back to level 3. Entering bunkers on level 10 can sometimes lead to level 3. Buildings on level 11 that have a similar look to level 3 on the inside can sometimes teleport you to it. Rusty pipes found inside level 13 may lead you to level 3 should you make contact with them. The metro was also an easy way to access level 3. Exits. Elevators on level 3 can usually lead to level 4 and 5. Wooden doors lead to level 31. Seeing in the front seat of cars that are found in the electrical rooms will cause you to fall unconscious. You will be in level 69 when you wake up. Level 4 of Liminal Archives. Level classification, difficulty 5 out of 5. The entire level is hazardous. There are also notably aggressive entities. Entity count 1 out of 5. Common entities inhabit this level. They are rare but aggressive. Chaos gradient 5 out of 5. This level has a chaotic environment that will actively work against you. Passive Fraser Index 3.6 out of 5. This level is very anomalous, even more so than the previous levels. Level 4 is a series of maintenance corridors in the Backrooms electrical grid. The level is filled with wiring which supplies power to the entire Backrooms. Although there are lights aligned on the ceiling, it is hard to see due to the wires. The walls often boast banks of entangled batteries, which transmits power to devices all across the Backrooms. This level is important to the Backrooms' existence, as it is the source of all power in the Backrooms, and will defend itself against interlopers through malicious malfunctions such as exploding transformers, electrical arching, and lighting failures at critical moments. The hallways are covered in multiple electrical and fire hazards. Large electrified pools of wire can be found. Many of the wires running through the level are exposed. The power grid is organized much like a typical power grid, with power lines originating from substations that receive the power from electrical stations. The electrical stations are believed to get the power from superstations, which are believed to receive it from megastations, and so on. The power grid is fractally organized, and the fractal is believed to continue infinitely outward, with indefinite layers of larger and larger power stations, each covered by the next like an infinite Ponzi scheme. By taking out a large enough station, entire levels could be deprived of power. Offices can be found around level 4 containing highly valuable food and electronics. These offices are spread out quite sparsely and are typically traps. Exploring this level is ill-advised and can lead to death. There are no communities here. Next one. Entrances and exits. Level 4 can be entered by going through service doors on level 3 or by using an elevator on level 13. Any of the level sub-levels are also entrances. The only exits from level 4 are the aforementioned offices. Staying in these rooms for about 24 hours leads to level 5. Other exits also include level 4 sub-levels. Okay, yeah, that's it. Goodbye, just goodbye.